So, welcome to this very special episode of Time Seekers. So I'm currently in a new location, and this part behind me is very well known for, obviously, dinosaur remains. We're talking about the Cretaceous period here. So, the Cretaceous period, we're talking about 120 million years ago. This formation behind me, the brown cliffs, stretching along here as well. There you go, I'll show you them. That is called the Wessex Formation, and this area basically was like marshland. It was swamp land basically 120 million years ago, 100 million years ago, and basically for dinosaur remains to be fossilized, the remains need to be covered very quickly, otherwise they'll be scavenged by other animals, decay, bacteria, blah 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 blah, so they wouldn't basically fossilize. So they basically, what has happened, they believe, is there was a big flood and mud, sand and all sorts of muck basically covered all of the bodies and bits and pieces, and fossilize the entire area. So we get fossilized trees, fossilized remains of dinosaurs, crocodiles and different things from that period. And I'm going to start this episode off with something I have just found, which is this, which is an actual piece of dinosaur bone. I'm going to spin you around. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I know it's dinosaur bone, and we'll see if we can find anything more along the way. I've literally just started, so it could be promising. Who knows? Anyway, I'm spinning you around now.
Okay, so here we are. So how I know this is dinosaur bone is, firstly, we're in the right location, the right place. I know that this is a Wessex Formation. I know that there are remains here, and basically what you need to look out for is you need something very dark in colour, basically black, and it's going to have this, it may not have the black surface, smooth surface, if you've only found the interior of the bone, but if you tend to find bone with the outside layer, it's a smooth black, and the inside, you know, you'll see it at the top going through the bone, or you'll see it on the side like this piece that's broken, that you can see this honeycomb structure. It sort of looks like the inside of an Aero chocolate bar, and yeah, so it's just like a honeycomb. So you see these lots of little holes all the way through. This is where the blood vessels basically went through the bone and you know, carried oxygen throughout the body and throughout the bones, and yeah, so it's dark in colour, it's got the honeycomb structure, it's in the right place, and what I'm holding right in my hand is a piece of dinosaur bone. So that is an excellent start to an awesome episode. Let's see if we can find some more. Here we go.
Now look how gorgeous this day is, absolutely amazing. So yeah, we are back out fossil hunting again. On a beautiful day like this, in this sort of a place, what else could you be doing apart from looking for dinosaur bones or old fossils? And I have just found something awesome, absolutely amazing. It's an ammonite. I haven't found many of them, but this is in perfect condition and it's gorgeous. It's wonderful. So I'm going to spin you around and we're going to have a look.
At that. That is absolutely stunning. Beautiful condition. You can see the pattern really nicely, complete, intact. That is a lovely little ammonite. Absolutely wonderful. Beautiful. Alright, let's carry on. As I said before, we're going to look along this little chalet here. You see the heavier stuff tends to be pushed up or dragged back, and here you will find smaller, heavier stuff. And seeing as such things as dinosaur bones are actually heavier than normal rocks for its size, they tend to be somewhere along here. So let's see if we can find anything. But that is an awesome find. Let's keep going.
get in. Alright, so, brilliant. This day didn't start out too great. I mean, I planned to go metal detecting because I got a new permission, and I got down there and they went and said no. Annoying, it happens, but you can't let it get you down. And I thought, you know what, if I can't go metal detecting, maybe it's a sign I should go fossil hunting. I've just found that ammonite, and now I've just found a tooth. It looks like a Goniopholis tooth, which is a very large crocodile. I'll post a picture in a second. And we're talking about maybe 120, 150 million years old. Amazing. And fantastic. So I'll spin you around and I'll show you the tooth. Amazing. Here we go. Spinning you around now.
So there we are. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that incredible? That is a beautiful little tooth. You see, you can tell it's, well, it looks like a tooth firstly, so you don't need to be told that it looks like a tooth. But yeah, but you can tell it's a crocodile because that they had these serrations on the side, and if it was a dinosaur, carnivorous dinosaur, then it would have had the serrations on the front and the back of the curve, where it's actually on the side of the teeth instead, and that's how you can tell the difference between dinosaur tooth and croc tooth. But that is lovely, really nice, good condition, got a good shine to it. It's still got the enamel fossilized on it. Brilliant, wonderful, awesome. I'll post a picture to give you a clearer look, but that's pretty damn cool.
Hunting. Hubby's just found something, so I'm going to show it to you. Yeah. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, awesome find. It's this. You won't be able to see it at this angle, but I'll show you in a minute. It's actually the end part of a vertebra. By the size of it, it's probably dinosaur. So it's actually the end part of a dinosaur's vertebra. So I'm going to spin you around and I'm going to show you.
So spinning you around now.
So there we are. If you can just about see that, it's the end part. There you go. You can see that that's the end. It has a little indentation where it would have connected to one of the discs, and then it would have carried on like a jigsaw puzzle. So yeah, it's broken on that side off, but absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can find some.
So I just found them 2 silver coins, which are amazing, and it's starting to rain really heavy, so I've come in and now I've made a friend. What's his name again? Gustavo.
He's very cute. There we go.
I'll have to pass him on to somebody else now because I've been cuddling him for about 10 minutes. It's gorgeous. Anyway. Okay. So I've just found a nice piece, and I can pretty much guarantee you that this will be dinosaur bone because it's a huge piece. That is a massive piece of bone. Unfortunately, it's got a little bit of pyrite, which is this golden coloured stuff, and that can, after a while, destroy the bone.
And spread as well.
And spread, but looking at it, it looks like it hasn't penetrated inside the bone and it might be on the surface, so I might be able to have this prepped off if I ask nicely. But that is a beautiful piece.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
It's really big.
Nice.
Stunning.
And you look around, the beach has got filled with tourists, of people just running around,
and somebody ran straight past that big bit of dinosaur bone. Goes to show, doesn't it? Keep your eyes open, and if you know where to look, you might find something. So let's see if we can find something else. Brilliant day, brilliant day. So yeah, we've just come off the beach now. As you can see, there's a lot more tourists. It gets a bit people coming up and asking you what you're looking for, what you're trying to do. You kind of gets annoying. Anyway, and just before we came off, I just found this, and looking at the shape of it, it looks quite nice, intact. It looks like it's probably part of a dinosaur, but maybe an iguanodon rib. I'm assuming, but I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely dinosaur rib. So it's a really nice piece.
And it's mine.
Cheeky. Very nice. I'm not sure what it's from yet, because I've never found one like this, but it's a tooth. I don't know what type of tooth this is.
Well, we have to take it to the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah, amazing.
Oh my god, amazing!
I don't know what tooth this is, but this definitely looks like a... Well, that definitely looks like a tooth. I would be sure it's got the enamel just coming off the top of it. It's the right shape. It's got the root part where it would have the blood vessel would have gone through into the tooth. It looks like a tooth, but we'll have to wait and see.
When will I find actually anything? You lucky sod.
Okay, again. So if you look down here, I said about all the heavy stuff, and here is where you find like really tiny little things, and I just found this. It is another one, but it is really, really nice. It's in good condition. That is a little crocodile tooth, and again we're talking about over 100 million years old, and it's wonderful condition. Look at that. That is gorgeous. What a find. I will post a picture and I'll show you later. Wonderful, really nice. So we'll have to keep looking through these little tiny little pieces and see if we can find anything. Awesome.